administration is full of people with heart and soul. And they make me proud of them. Our vice president, he makes me, well, I love both of them, but they're both powerful men, smart, strong, all of that, but both of them have a very uncanny ability to be someone that you relate to. I can relate to them. When I hear them speak, I know that they're one of us. Like, I know that they're not. Don't you guys agree? They haven't lost touch of the world. You know, they're still connected to the world and what's happening in the world, with the younger people and older people, with the richer people and not so rich people. They have the ability to still connect and be real and make us feel proud to be American. We were not being represented and not being admired for our beauty. If we felt like that as Black women, why would we want to do that to other women? Amen. Why would we now need to make other people downplay their beauty so that we can feel? No, that's not how it works. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes to downplay their beauty because I know my beauty. Do you understand? It doesn't bother me that a woman feels and says that she's beautiful. Amen. Why shouldn't she feel that? Why have we gotten to a point where certain colors or certain kinds of people have to be afraid of loving themselves and loving the way they look? Like, isn't that wild? Be boys.
Amen.
Be boys. It's okay. Be boys. It's nothing wrong with being a boy.
Amen.
How about that?
Amen.
How powerful is that? How profound is that?
Amen.
Boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've traveled the world. I've performed for huge crowds all around the world. And no matter how many songs I do on that stage, it didn't mean as much as this. Because
right now, Black culture is being held captive by influences, songs, and role models. I mean, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old Black girls. I don't think that songs that are talking about, like, glorifying wet female genitalia is exactly, I don't know which one wrote that song. Which one was it?
I think it was Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but by the way, the role models of the 1940s and 50s for Black America were completely different.
So it is a representation issue.
Hold on a second. No, not representation. It's who do you get your art from? It's what values are they putting forward? It's
yo, it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and man, do I love when the person that people glorify, put on a pedestal, act like they can't do nothing wrong because they're a celebrity and they like their music or their fame, or they just the stand of them, show them in real time who they really is. And man, Nicki Minaj, and this is really for that small percentage of female followers who think like that I have female supporters who we've had this conversation throughout the years, and they did it recently again with another female rapper. We ain't even got to get into that, where they want to be man versus women instead of, hey, let's make this a logical, common sense reality in real life moral conversation. Well, nah, you a man, don't speak on women, don't tell women they wrong, they represent us, and whoop-de-whoop, falling for the social engineering and mental programming that's going on. I'm speaking on the Black community right now, where they think that we need to be combative, and we two different groups as Black men and Black women. Not all of the female supporters and subscribers that I have think that way. They know, hey, Aunt, you right on this. Now, I agree with you. That's them other topics. But this one right here, Nicki Minaj done crashed herself all the way out. And she went against everything that she been pushing for the most part right there. Now, if she just had a political stance and things of that nature, that's your right. That's your choice. I tell y'all all the time, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I didn't vote for either one. I'm not a Trumper. Didn't vote for Trump. I didn't vote for Kamala, whatever. I didn't do that. But to come on here and push these beliefs that, hold on now, what are you really saying? And not to mention, dog didn't even like her and what she represented. But now you on the stage with them. Now, first, the biggest thing is just act like you're speaking for blacks and you talk about people making white women feel bad and shaming them for their looks. What black person is doing that? But see, y'all got to know it's deeper than that. People are alleging, hey, not only is it that she possibly has an immigration status because she's a non-black American. We're going to get to that in a second. Her immigration status might not be up to date, so she got to go get on their good side so she don't get kicked out the country. Possibly. I don't know if she's born here or not, but she's from Trinidad, supposedly. And, you know, we don't know that situation for sure. But some people are alleging, now this stuff right here is alleged, that it's possibly to get a pardon for her husband because of his criminal conviction and the situation with kids and stuff like that. Now, I do want to be clear. If you look at that write-up, I will say this. I can't say that bro really, because they said that it wasn't how it went, the story he got lied on. Very possible, if to my understanding, he was in high school, the girl was in high school, they messed around from his side, and then he got convicted of it when the girl said he raped me, whatever. I don't know for sure, but I will say, I can't say that do happen to people where they get lied on in his case. Now, a brother's situation, he all the way out of there. That's just confirmed facts, all the way solidified and stamped. He done, he over with. But then also, is it a money play? It's allegations as well, but for you to go here and say, black women, and, you know, we need to do this with what we was going through as black women. She not a black American. And this is those conversations that we have on here as well, where it's like, hold on, y'all are not, that's lineage based. You ain't from here. You didn't go through what the black Americans went through over here in this country. So for you to try to speak for us and then go appease this situation when everybody get made fun of for their looks, don't get me wrong. Like, just keep it all the way 100. But to try to make it seem like for them, well, I'm over here with the white people now, y'all shouldn't have to be ashamed for y'all looks because they pushing the narrative over there. Hey, white people don't have to be ashamed for being white now. Don't nobody black move like that. But when you ain't really went through it, your ancestors ain't went through it on this soil, you will do this for an opportunity. You will do this for a look. And just keeping it all the way 100. Not to mention, the boys will be boys talk now all of a sudden. Did she build her career and fan base off of that community? Like, boys be boys. And she not going to tell you directly what they saying. They gave her a script. They got to kind of keep it a little bit manipulative and kind of gaslight it a little bit. She reading something. They done had her rehearse and practice on what to say, her talking points for this. She didn't go up there and freestyle this. Her fan base is the LGBT community. So now all of a sudden, hey, it's boys. Y'all need to be boys. Be boys. Be boys. Come on now. Just keep it all the way 100. Y'all gonna still stand by it. Some of y'all gonna be stands. Y'all gonna just, she can't do nothing wrong. She's y'all God, but nah. People is calling it out. And I told y'all this before. She not the only one. It's even some black American celebrities that'll go out and do something like this for a bag of chick. Malcolm X talked about this. We done went over this before, but y'all call me a hater. Y'all call me angry. Y'all say I'm a Trumper when I don't care who political side you choose, but you better not be getting on stage lying and pushing false narratives. And let's be clear, when Charlie Kirk said that stuff about what she would say in her music or other female rappers were saying in their music, I actually agree with that. But he just didn't have good intentions on stuff. He wasn't doing it to help us. He wasn't doing it really because he cared. He, you know, it is what it is, but he wasn't lying about that. But here we go. What y'all gonna say now? How the game gonna go? It's so many layers to this conversation. We'll talk about it on live tonight. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.